All right, here's the first look at this Rock Island Armory. We're talking about the DY9 series semi-automatic pistols here. And I got to tell you, this is one hot little gun. I'm going to open up the plastic case, which you are going to notice a couple of locking elements right here so that you can lock your case if you want to, adding a measure of difficulty when you're leaving it home for long periods of time. And we're going to pop open our box here. Starting from the top, we've got our interchangeable back straps here, our gun cleaning tools, and our one magazine that it's going to come with. And going down to the meat and potatoes of what we have our manual and our firearm. Now, I want to take a note to show you the manual because Rock Island is not going to skimp on the manual. It's made of really long-lasting, high-quality paper. It's got all of the information that you're going to need about your firearm, disassembly, maintenance, and it's full color because they care about their customers. I've met these guys personally, and they really do go the extra mile for their customers. They don't skimp on quality. And let's go through a couple of these specs here. First of all, it is a 9mm semi-automatic. It's going to hold 15+1, effective range about 320 feet. And the entire firearm from the rear to the front is going to be roughly 7 inches with about a 4-inch barrel, 3.86-inch barrel. And your trigger pull is going to be about 6.3 pounds. But we'll talk about the trigger pull in a little bit. I don't want that to scare you because this gun feels great. Let's go ahead and pop the gun out. Let's go through a couple of things. First, it does have your chamber flag here, but we are going to lock it back and check that chamber anyway. It is clear. While we're checking that chamber, let's take a look at our sights. It is the True Glow system. That front sight's a little bit blurry right now just because of the camera, but that True Glow system is going to look great in low light situations. A couple of things I do want you to note. First, the magazine has a flared magazine well. The reason that it's flared is so that when you are depressing your magazine into the magazine well, you can get it in there faster. You're not getting that pinch on your pinky like you do with other firing systems like Glock, hint, hint. And you do have the rear of that magazine. It does have a little bit of an angle. And the reason for that is that if you are being concealed, you've got a little less of an outline of the firearm. So that feels great in the hand. It feels like a high quality Glock 19-ish firearm here. You've got your front serrations, your rear serrations here on the front of the gun that are smooth. They are not sharp. And you do have a little bit of a cutout on that trigger so that you can hold high in your grip, and it does feel excellent right and left hand grip. Your magazine release is extended quite a bit so that it is easy to release that magazine on the fly. Again, those interchangeable back straps mean it, this particular one feels great from my hands already, but you do have those three options. Picatinny rail on the front. And your teardown is pretty simple, just like a Glock. First, we're going to take that magazine out. And once again, we're going to check that chamber to make sure it is empty. We are clear. Then we're just going to push that slide forward. We're going to depress that magazine, depress our teardown springs here. Once they're down, you can see they're about halfway. Pull the trigger, slide the slide off. Again, just like a Glock. And even just your recoil spring in your barrel, very Glock-esque. So for the price point, this is one hot little firearm, brand new to the market, and I highly recommend anybody grabbing one of these for concealed carry at the range, a truck gun, anything like that. The price point just makes it so attractive that it's worth every penny.